All right, good morning all, and welcome to Union Rescue Mission's month-end report. It's great to have you back again. You're going to notice that our location is a little bit different than the first day that we started 3 months ago. Day one, we started out on Skid Row, the streets of San Pedro, where most of our guests come from. The second episode that we had was from the chapel inside of Skid Row. Again, telling the journey of those who come from the streets inside of Union Rescue Mission. The chapel is a place of solace, is a place of peace, and is a place of restart. Lastly, we're up here on the roof. As you can see, the streets of LA are far below us, and you can see nothing but blue skies and tall buildings. That's kind of the end game at Union Rescue Mission. As we invite guests in and they partake within the programs and the help and the love that is provided here at Union Rescue Mission, our goal through you is to help all of our people come to a point where they can appreciate LA from the sky, not from the streets. This month at Union Rescue Mission, we had a grand opening at 910 South Los Angeles Street, where we opened one of our new pop-up stores. We found that very exciting and sales are brisk. We'd love to have you come down and see new merchandise, which has been donated to us by retailers from across the country. And you are going to see some great values. So come on down, parking is easy, right on 9th and Los Angeles Street. Sales have been brisk so far, so we hope you can get down here as soon as possible. Something that I've talked about before have been graduations. I think I alluded to in another episode, the graduation that we had out here for the men. This week we're having a graduation for the women out in Hope Gardens. There are 12 moms who are graduating this month. And as I tell you, there are 12 moms, and you think about, 75,000 people on the street today, that may not seem like a lot, but it is 12 moms who have been with us for anywhere from 12 to 36 months, been reunited with their children, and have stories of success that will really warm your hearts. You'll see some of the stories of the children that come along with those 12 moms. Along with her mom, Violet has gone through a 12 to 36 month program of support out in Sylmar at Hope Gardens. She is one of the most remarkable children I have ever seen. It is a remarkable story about a remarkable 11-year-old who came out of a situation where her mom and she and her brother had been abused by their stepfather. They had been told, in fact, that they needed to move out, and they did just that. They looked up Union Rescue Mission in the yellow pages, and thanks to you, they were able to be picked up, taken out, and they are now living in Hope Gardens. I can go on and on about this young lady, but she is taking boxing lessons. She's taking advanced math and education. She is accomplishing top grades within her school. This is all after leaving an abusive situation. Thanks to you, she has the support and the opportunity for growth that young girl would never have. Our other facility, Los Angeles House down in Carson, celebrated its second anniversary this month. And we also celebrated LaTanya Lindsay, who is our head of services down there. And she is a remarkable woman who was celebrated and thanked for all the work that she has put in for those families. The families who live down there at Angela's house are in transitional housing. And again, thanks to you, they have the opportunity to move in, save some money, marshal their resources, get classes, have their family together, and live in a safe, brand new environment, getting them ready to be launched out into being self-sufficient and productive members and happy members and God-fearing members of society. The last big news that I have to share with you is the Angels of Hope TV special that we had this month. In fact, it was just last week. Through you, we were able to raise nearly $3.5 million. Many stories were told about those who work at Union Rescue Mission and those who are served at Union Rescue Mission. But no story was more powerful, in my mind, than that of Dr. Mary. Dr. Mary is a young woman of my vintage, which means that she has been down here working for a long time, over 20 years. She started as a volunteer with UCLA, ended up going back to UCLA when they said their money had run out, and asked them if UCLA would allow her to continue her service downtown with the people who are in need of help at Union Rescue Mission. UCLA said, we will let you come back and work as long as you bring students with you and train them along the way. Mary has come back over those 20 years with her students and has not been homebound within the confines of Union Rescue Mission. Again, if you go to our website on YouTube, urm.org, look up the video on Sister Mary. I say Sister Mary because that's a Freudian slip. She is really more like Mother Teresa than anybody else I've ever met. Dr. Mary, you will see in the video, is not just sitting in her little office. She is out on the street. She will go to people who will not come in. She is dealing with people who are on the street who may have never seen a doctor for weeks or months. The healing that she brings is truly the compassion of Christ. The love that she brings is truly the love of Christ. This is a woman who is going to keep coming here as long as her body enables her to do so. She is an example of the type of faith and dedication of all those who serve at Union Rescue Mission. UCLA has been a great benefactor to us, as have you. We appreciate you so much, and once again, we would invite you to come down here and visit any one of our 3 facilities. Down here at the Mission, down on Skid Row, 6th and San Pedro, out in Carson, brand new facility, Angela's House, where you can visit our women and children and families. And then, of course, out in Hope Gardens, where young women and their children are reunited and taken through programs of learning and education and prepared for a future of success. God bless you all, and thank you so much for supporting Union Rescue Mission.